Hello everyone. It's Shelby here from Superior Solutions. Let me straighten up my camera a little bit because clearly my light's in the way. But hello, how's it going? So I wanted to talk to you guys about some new news that I just, got on my desk. Or also I got an email. So I want to talk about the new SBA EIDL opportunity that we have. And also I want to talk about some student loan updates and more. Okay, so let's go right into it. Obviously, down below in the description, I do have the links in there to where we can go ahead and, follow along. So if you are in the southern state, if you are one of my cousins here in Florida, you have the ability, especially if you are a small business, you have the ability to once again apply for, the EIDL. Okay. Hey, what's up, everyone? Even if you're not a Florida-based business, if you are in South Carolina, I believe, or any states that is affected by the Hurricane Ian, then you are eligible for the SBA EIDL. Remember, this is the Economic Impact Disaster Loan, 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 okay? I remember at one point in time we did the EIDL and we got like a $10,000 advance, right? That was the EIDL targeted advance, okay? That's what that means. But this is the EIDL, which means this is a loan, which means that they're going to go by your credit. So let's go over the criteria. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Share this live because if you have some cousins down here with me in Florida, or if you know some friends or family that you know that have some businesses, small businesses, they do hair, whatever, drive Uber or Lyft, this is actually perfect for them, especially if you drive Uber or Lyft here in Florida. You will be able to get, or you're in position to get the EIDL. Okay, so they actually sent out emails today. And also since the 25th, we know 5 days ago, that they declared this as a disaster. All right, so the SBA can provide up to $2 million, okay, to help meet financial obligations. That's what they say on their website, and operating expenses that could have been met had the disaster not occurred. So obviously, with the EIDL loan, you have the ability to get up to $2 million. Now, from the last time we applied for this, remember, we just put in the application and then sometimes they will double back for additional documents. That's like the 4506T form to verify your information and things like that. That was for COVID-19, situation. So I don't think that it will go that far. Let me see here because I just found it. It says apply online for an SBA disaster assistance loan. The SBA will send an inspector estimate the cost of damage once your application is complete and submitted. Okay. Complete, sign, and date the IRS form 4506T with your application giving permission for the IRS to provide SBA with your tax return information. All right, so once you complete the loan, they will determine your loan amount, obviously, for the disaster, and then you will also have to submit, a 4506T form, so that way they can verify your information, okay? Yes, this is super dope. All right, so SBA EIDL for all of my cousins here in Florida, obviously, and it's majority of all counties here in Florida. They do have a list, so if you want to go on the SBA, I did put the link down below, and you can check it out. If you received the email saying that, hey, go ahead and apply, or it's time you can apply for it, or you may be eligible for it, apply for it, okay? Because that most likely means that you are in position for that funding. All right, up to $2 million, really cool. We already know about the SBA, so that's super dope. And also, even if you don't get approved for the EIDL, remember, you can still apply for like the SBA microloans that are available as well, okay? But ultimately, since you are a part of this disaster, Hurricane Ian, so, you are eligible for this particular situation, okay? All right, so moving on. I had some other news too that I was scrolling through Instagram, and I saw that they was reneging on the student loan situation, and I want to talk about that, and I want to go into more details about it because we are affected. Okay, we were expecting a lot, and maybe we should slow our roll. Okay, so this information I got from CNN. So I'll put the link down below. I don't think I put the link in the description as of yet. Okay, matter of fact, I could probably try to do that now. So it says the Biden administration scaled back eligibility for a student loan forgiveness plan Thursday, the same day 6 Republican-led states sued President Joe Biden in an effort to block his student loan forgiveness plan from taking effect. Borrowers who federal student loans are guaranteed by the government, but held by private lenders, will not be excluded from receiving debt relief. Okay. So around 770,000 people will be affected by the change, according to an administration official. Wow. So this means that if you haven't received any, so if you've gotten private loans, right? This means you're excluded from this. And that is so not good. That is not good because a lot of us did get a lot of private loans to add on to the government federal loans that we got. So that sucks. It says the Department of Education initially said these loans, many of which are made under the former Federal Family Education Loan Program and Federal Perkins Loan Program, would be eligible for the one-time forgiveness action as long as the borrower consolidated his or her debt into the Federal Direct Loan Program. Now they know we did not consolidate these loans. Okay, they know we did not consolidate these loans, and that super sucks. So it says on Thursday, the department reversed course. According to its website, privately held federal student loans must have been consolidated before September 29th in order to be eligible for the debt relief. Borrowers who privately held federal student loans who have not consolidated yet are currently out of luck, though the Department of Education said it's assessing whether there are alternative pathways to provide relief. Borrowers with privately held federal student loans represent a small portion of the 43 million federal student loan borrowers. There are about 4 million borrowers with the federal family education loans, but not all of these people are likely eligible for the loan forgiveness plan, which also includes an income requirement. Ooh. So, long story short, if you have a private student loan, you are not eligible. You are no longer eligible. If you haven't consolidated, it seems like your loans, you wouldn't be eligible if you haven't consolidated your loans with one of the providers, right? Which is the Family Federal Education Loan. It's FFEL, and then you have another one that we all know about, the Perkins. So this really sucks because when I saw this information earlier, I was like, for the federal student loans, they're reneging. So we have to follow this because that means a lot of us are not eligible for this particular student loan opportunity, okay? So I just want to tap in on that. So let me look at you guys' questions because I see a lot is going on in here. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Happy Friday. Oh, my fingers are all in the way. There are currently available ongoing grants funding programs for disabled, homeless, jobless, mental people, and business grants. And that is so right. There's a lot of grants available. Emails of the SBA directly for help immediately if you need help. Yes. Let me see. What does your credit score have to be? Are we talking about the SBA EIDL? So for the SBA, sorry, that's my AC. But for the SBA EIDL, usually your credit score needs to be 650 or above. I always say this because I know for a fact that the SBA pulls your Experian credit report. They pull your Experian credit report because Experian is close, or we all know they're tied in with FICO. So they pull your Experian credit report, okay? So you want to make sure it's a 650 or above for the SBA EIDL. The SBA EIDL, this new EIDL, is specifically for states that are or have been affected or currently being affected by Hurricane Ian, okay? This is new information. All you have to do is apply online, especially if you are one of my cousins, okay? If you are here in Florida, you can actually go ahead and apply online right now because they've officially opened it up for all Floridian, Florida-based business, right? But I believe they're going to open this up to other southern states, which is like South Carolina, Georgia, you know, Alabama, and so on. Whoever is affected by Hurricane Ian. All you have to do, complete the application, and then go ahead and submit the 4506T form. They will most likely pull your personal credit, most likely Experian, because SBA loves Experian. And then you want to make sure your credit report is 650 or above, okay? And make sure the information that's reporting on your personal credit report looks is accurate, okay? So that way you won't have any issues. The number one reason why a lot of us don't get approved for an SBA EIDL loan is either the income requirements we put on the application is incorrect when the 4506T form comes back or whatever information comes back. And then also, the personal information is not matching, right? The personal information is not matching, or your business is not listed, your business is not listed on your experience, so sometimes it's hard to determine if you work or own the business. And then there's other factors as well that I noticed even from the last time when I was helping clients with the COVID-19 EIDL. A lot of us was getting disapproved, okay, because it was some minor things that we had missed, okay. So up to $2 million for the loan. So the funding is there. There will be more information that I can bring to you once they drop an official, newsletter. But so far, they've just been sending out emails to all of us Florida-based businesses, letting us know that we have the opportunity to apply for the EIDL because we were affected by the Hurricane Ian, all right? Or yeah, Hurricane Ian or Hurricane Fiona. I guess there's like a whole nother one out there, all right? So yeah, I'm gonna open up for some questions before I get up out of here, so you guys can check out the links down below. So far, it's Florida and it's also South Carolina, Mama. Can't people just use a company like Nelnet? They consolidated my school loans I have since paid out. Right, you're right, Rob G. So pretty much Nelnet, which I believe is like Perkins, I'm not sure. Don't quote me because I'm not like super into student loans. But what I can say is, yeah, so if you've done Nelnet, I'm pretty sure you're in the clear for that. This is basically for like private student loans, right? So if you've done like, if you needed extra funding for like, especially like med school, law school, like any type of like, not undergrad, but you know, the other part, right? That's for pretty much them. When they've done private loans, they are excluded from the student loan situation. So that sucks. I'm sorry, my finger's on the way. Yes. So do we have any more questions before I get out of here? Okay, because I'm going to do some more research on this. Matter of fact, I'm about to apply for this SBA EIDL, so I will let you guys know how it goes. So I'll let you know how this goes, okay? Like I said, 650 or above credit score, we'll see how long it takes them to fund. Usually with disaster funding, as long as you meet all of the criteria, usually they fund you pretty quick, okay? So I'm excited. Let's see what happens. I'll apply for it tonight. I'll let you guys know what it's looking like, okay? Hopefully I have an update for next week for you about the EIDL and what's going on, all right? I have several businesses. I even have, I actually have 3 businesses that's based out of Tampa. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. we'll see how this goes. I'll let you know. In the meantime, if you want to know more information, obviously the links down below in the description will give you more information, okay? Or you can always book a consultation with me if you want some help applying for this up to $2 million new SBA EIDL loan. As long as you are a Florida-based business or a southern state-based business that is affected by either Hurricane Fiona or Hurricane Ian, you have the ability to get some funding. So if you need some help filling that out and learning more about it, make sure you text me. Text hashtag SBA, okay? Text hashtag, I think I want to do SBA or EIDL, whichever one you feel comfortable with, to 305-686-0781, okay? I enjoy talking to you guys like in the evening times, right? It's like the sun's going down, but I miss coming on here when the sun's up, right? So we'll see. I most likely will catch you guys in the morning. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.